Chapter 59, Oliver. They were fantastic. Their stage presence was so magnetic, Kaylee says as the Heartbreak Harlequins finish up their set and head off stage. I enjoyed their music, but I couldn't tell you anything about their stage presence. I spent pretty much their whole show watching Kaylee. She's so beautiful when she's happy and lost in the music. Would you want to meet them? I ask. Oh, are they coming back out to do autographs and meet people? Kaylee's eyes light up with excitement. Not exactly. There's a VIP area they're going to after they pull all their equipment away. If you want, we can go and say hi. There's a VIP area? And you're allowed in it? Kaylee bounces in her chair. Knowing the owner has perks. I take her hand and lead her back inside. The VIP area is more like an oversized private room. 2 of the walls are lined with one-way mirrors so you can see the rest of the bar and patio. It has lounge furniture and coffee tables instead of bar stools and tables. Zach meets us and we head into the VIP lounge. So, Kaylee, did you enjoy the set despite your company? Yeah, their music was good. Kaylee smiles, giving me a shy glance. And the company wasn't too bad either. Don't you have a bar to run? I asked grumpily. I'm a good multitasker. I can run a bar and embarrass you at the same time. Uncle Zach grins. But I can take a hint. I'll leave you alone. Zach walks off and we find a couch to sit on. This place is cool, Kaylee says after sitting down. Yeah, Zach might be a dork, but he does know how to design a space. So, I wanted to ask you something. I feel more unsure the more words that come out of my mouth. It must be some question if you're this nervous. Do you need one of my kidneys or something? Her tone is playful. What? No. I'm good on kidneys. I just haven't asked anyone this before. You want to know if I'll go snipe hunting with you? Kaylee smiles. Her ridiculousness is easing my nerves. No. I want to know if you might want to be my girlfriend. Oh, Kaylee's eyes widen and she has a deer caught in the headlights expression. After all my bumbling, I didn't expect my question to be a surprise. If only it was a good surprise, like the band. If not, then that's okay. I scratch the back of my head. No, I feel myself deflate, and it looks like Kaylee sees it too. Maybe I should have waited until after meeting the band. No, I mean, not no. Kaylee hurries to add. What? I don't know. What do you mean by girlfriend? We would be dating? I'm thoroughly confused. Okay, but what are you expecting of me? Because I'm not going to turn into some cheerleader or football groupie. I don't want to change anything about you. I want to hold your hand, go on dates with you, talk to you, spend time with you. I take her hand in mine as I continue to speak. I want to date you and no one else. I want people to know we're together. I mean, if you wanted to wear my Letterman or anything like that, it'd be nice, but it isn't like a requirement. I'd love it if you were willing to wear my jersey this coming Friday so the whole school knows you're mine, but you don't have to do anything you're uncomfortable with. I already have my own Letterman to wear, and if I'm wearing your jersey saying I belong to you, how will everyone know you belong to me? That seems a bit one-sided. Kaylee squeezes my hand as she talks. Well, how do you want to make that known? I could always wear your Letterman. Well, how do you want to make that known? I'd say I could wear your Letterman, but I'm pretty sure I can't get it on, and if I did, it'd probably rip at the seams. I could get Mama Kingston to make me a shirt that says Property of Kaylee Cobb and wear it to the party tomorrow. You'd seriously do that? Kaylee's mouth drops open in surprise. Yeah, I like you, and I care about you. I'm fine with the world knowing that. I lift her hand and gently kiss her knuckles. I thought you said it was something you'd never asked anyone. Haven't you had several girlfriends? I wouldn't say several, and they all ask me. I've never been invested enough in a girl to ask first, I shrug. Kaylee blushes and shifts so her hair falls partially in front of her face, then finally says, Okay, then yes, I'll be your girlfriend. I'll wear your jersey on Friday, but I'm wearing my own Letterman. Awesome. I can feel a dopey grin forming on my face. What about the party tomorrow? I'll go with you, but you don't need to wear a shirt saying you belong to me. Kaylee's nose scrunches. As a matter of fact, I'd prefer it if you didn't. We meet the band, and Kaylee talks music with them for a while. They seem to be cut from the same cloth. They're only a few years older than us, and I can see Kaylee being like them in a few years' time. Watching her in her element is amazing. She's so humble about her own music. When the guitarist asks if she played, she majorly downplays her band. I start talking about how amazing they are, but then Kaylee elbows me and tells me to shut up. The band laughs and she blushes before they move on to other topics. I can't help but brag about her. I did refrain from bragging about her being my girlfriend, even though I wanted to. Zach comes by a few times to embarrass me, but at least he brings free food with him each time. Kaylee's too caught up with the band to pay attention to anything Zach says anyway. With Kaylee agreeing to be my girlfriend, tonight's one of the best nights of my life. On the way back to her house, Kaylee plays more of Heartbreak Harlequin's music. The concert tonight was clearly a good idea. I had a great time tonight. Thank you for planning all of this for me. Kaylee smiles shyly. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm excited to get to call you my girlfriend now. I smile back at her. Can I walk you to your door tonight? A sigh escapes her lips as her eyes flick towards the front door. I'd rather you didn't. My mom's home, and I don't want to deal with that. We can say goodbye here, though. It takes me a moment to catch on to what she's saying before I lean in to kiss her. Her lips are soft and sweet like I remember. They move over mine skillfully as she runs her fingers through my hair. I get lost in the feeling of her lips on mine, and time ceases to exist. Kaylee tastes like cinnamon and honey. I weave my hands through her surprisingly soft hair. Everything about her is soft despite her abrasive attitude. I want to be consumed by that softness. Kaylee eventually pulls back. So, I should probably head inside before your windows get any more fogged up. Yeah, I say with my head still in the clouds. When I look at the dash, I realize that 30 minutes have gone by. No wonder the windows are fogged up and my lips feel tender. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Kaylee smiles before getting out of my SUV. I can't help the goofy grin on my face from seeing her puffy lips and messed up hair. She looks like she was seriously kissed, and it makes me happy that I'm the one who made her look that way. Good night. I watch to make sure she gets in her house safely before pulling out of her driveway and headed home. Once I'm off her road, I let out a whoop of excitement. She said yes! I don't think I've been that nervous before in my life, but it was worth it. Kaylee is worth it. James didn't see her value or treat her the way she deserves, but I'm not going to be like that. I see how talented she is with her music. I see how much she cares about her sister and how protective she is of Sarah. I see the armor she has built around herself to protect against the pain others have inflicted on her. And I see underneath the armor to the beautiful and caring person with a heart of gold. I know I'm lucky to get to call her mine, and I intend to show her how much that means to me. She deserves to be treated like a queen. Maybe the Queen of Punk nickname might be more fitting than I first thought. As much as I love that she's now my girlfriend, I'm even happier to be her boyfriend. I want her to know I'm just as much hers, and probably more so since she's held my heart for some time now.